Welcome back, Raider Nation. It's Joseph here for Zenny62. So, in light of what's currently transpired with Derek Carr and the Raiders, him not accepting any trade by the Raiders to any team, that basically sets the market for him to do and speak to any team he wants in free agency. But what I want to focus on is you can tell by the picture that I have in front of you is using the media as PR. Now, when you stop to consider that you have breaking news from these reporters like Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, or having, if you're locally into the Raiders, Las Vegas Journal, you have Vinny Bonsignor, you have Hondo Carpenter from Sports Illustrated, you have Paul Gutierrez as well from ESPN. When they're breaking news, obviously they're getting news from somebody, either the agents, the players themselves, or somebody within the organization. And so the truth about that is that what do they really want us to know as opposed to what's really going on? Because in order for them to establish those types of relationship, let's say, for example, with Ian Rappaport breaking news, he has to do that player, that organization, or that agent a favor by putting out stories out in the media to promote or to push a certain agenda. And that's how they get those breaking news stories. They have to build that relationship with, again, the player, the organization, or the agent. So the truth is always somewhere in between. Whenever you read anything from the media, the one thing Al Davis always told his people was, don't tell me what you hear, tell me what you know. Because anytime they're giving out a story to us, the fans, the public, it's something that's already been predestined, pre-decided what to say and what to do. And that's one cheap and easy way to use the media as your own personal public relations firm. Because they can easily pull those credentials and say, we don't want you here anymore. We're not going to give you any more stories. We're going to let you talk to our players, the organization, or the agent. One blatant example of this is you have David Carr, obviously everybody knows that it's Derek Carr's brother, tweeting this to Hondo Carpenter earlier today. And it reads as following: always appreciated your honest take and reporting. The situation was obviously messy, but if Raider fans think for 1 second I won't back my brother in every situation aspect of his life, then they don't understand the definition of brother. Blessings, Hondo. And of course that was sent to Hondo Carpenter. And this is what Hondo Carpenter had to say in response. You're an amazing brother. Any reasonable person would expect that, and I admire you for it. On a side note, you and your family are tremendous brothers in Christ. I'm excited for Derek's future. Proverbs 10:22. And just to simplify that Proverbs, it's basically the blessings of the Lord makes you rich. So you could take that any way, or it's more interpretive, but rich doesn't necessarily mean wealth in terms of money. So again, this is a blatant example of the relationships that players, agents, organizations curry favor from these reporters. They establish relationships with them, maybe pat them on the back, build a relationship, say, hey, I'll give you a story if you do this and put this out in the media for us. So they're trying to push their own narratives, obviously, for their own personal gain, their own personal use. Now, is this something that's new? No, it's probably always been done. And I go back to what Al Davis always said to his executives. Don't tell me what you hear, tell me what you know. So everything was always counter surveillance. So I think for the Raider fans or for the vloggers, whenever we hear something reported, it would probably be wise to take it with a grain of salt. So just some food for thought for all those vloggers and viewers of Zenny62. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Give us your support. Liking it will let us know what you think of this video. And also please leave your comments. And as always, go Raider Nation.